we are still a free country, at least for now. And people have to make a decision. And that's their personal decision if they don't want to be 6 feet apart or 7 feet apart.
Hello to whoever is watching, my name is Ollie and welcome back to a brand new video. And if I did not think the world was crumbling before, I sure as hell do now, because of all the amounts of people that are protesting the stay-at-home orders. Like, I personally think it's completely ridiculous. I've been out of work for the past month, willingly, because my own girlfriend is chronically ill. And if I catch COVID, more likely I'll be fine. I will be fine. I'm young, I'm healthy, but if I were to bring it home to my girlfriend, who I live with, and again is chronically ill, she could potentially die or told no to treatment because able-bodied people are more important than chronically ill folks. So I decided to keep myself safe and keep her safe to stay home in our lovely 500 square foot apartment with our 2 cats. But some other people, like this Karen right here, just wants a haircut. Me too, but I understand that people's lives are on the line. So, I've been suffering with long hair for the past 3 months. Granted, I needed a haircut before COVID, but, I would like to get one soon. There's just people just protesting, saying that our Governor Whitmer here in Michigan is equivalent to Hitler, which is inaccurate. She just wants to save Michiganders and hope that we don't die. These people in Michigan that were protesting in Lansing don't realize that Michigan is 5th in the number of corona cases in the US. That's a lot, considering Michigan's not that big and everywhere else. Michigan is only Detroit, Ann Arbor, the UP, and buttfuck nowhere. Half of Michigan is the middle of fucking nowhere. How do we have the most cases in the US? Because of people protesting in Lansing, and because of people refuse to stay inside during a global pandemic. And then we have people congregating at public beaches in Florida, not realizing that them leaving their house for unessential needs is actively helping spread this very deadly virus.
After weeks of stay-at-home orders, hundreds flocked to the reopened beaches in Jacksonville, Florida. The mayor declared this controversial move as essential activity, even as the state hit more than 27,000 coronavirus cases. It's what authorities call a pathway back.
That we just have a shit ton of people saying, oh, it's just the flu, it's just the flu. It's not. Yes, the flu kills people yearly. The flu kills about 290,000 people a year, whereas in the US, we've only had confirmed corona cases since January. Since January, we've had a total of 183,336 people die of COVID, and that's in 3 months that it's been here. So the fact that people are making this argument still today, knowing this information, baffles me, because why would we be staying inside and doing all these social distancing protocols if it was just the flu, I will never understand people. And also, to these people that are protesting, I just have one question. I thought all lives mattered. Because you saying that you want a haircut, or we will not comply like this lady, saying that is basically you saying that it doesn't matter. I've heard multiple people make the argument that it's only old people and chronically ill folk that are dying from COVID. First of all, that's incorrect. I could die of COVID if I caught it. And second of all, old people and chronically ill folk are not less valuable than your stupid Karen haircut. Like, with your haircut, I can tell that you want to speak to the manager. Like, sweetie, what are you gonna do? Ask the virus for their fucking manager? Like, no, it's a fucking virus. It do not care who you are. Get back inside and wash your filthy ass hands and vaccinate your fucking kids. And I don't understand these protesters, guys. Like, people are comparing Gretchen Whitmer to Hitler. Like, that's completely inaccurate. And this little kid's sign that his parents probably made him. Also, don't bring your kids into politics. They're still learning what the donkey and the elephant means. They're just now learning what Democrat and Republican are in their online school, may I add. Even Pharaoh freed the slaves during a plague. We are not slaves. Like, just because there's orders saying that you need to stay inside doesn't mean that we are slaves. Like, you can still go out and go to public parks, but just not playgrounds or skate parks. Like, I'm personally upset that the skate park is closed, but am I gonna sit here and go to Lansing and fucking protest and block ways to get into the hospital for people that are sick and need to go to the fucking hospital? No, I'm just gonna stay at home and wait for it to open up. The longer you guys protest and break social distancing, the longer it's gonna take, because the longer we're inside, the flatter the curve is. As far as research has gone, it's working. If Trump really does open up all of the states May 1st, there's just gonna be a giant spike in cases, because that's how it works. It'll go down and then it'll spike back up like if we've never had it. Like, US is not at the peak yet. We're not at the peak. So stay inside. So, also, these people are all wearing masks, even though they don't believe that some of them don't believe that the coronavirus is even that serious. So, why are you wearing a mask if you don't think it's that serious? Take that mask off. And also, this guy right here is carrying like, we have people protesting with guns. Like, that's not safe. That's basically a threat of terrorism at that point. Like, I don't know, man. All of these people are just ridiculous and should stay inside. How many lives is your haircut worth? I completely agree. These are people that are protesting against the protesters actually social distancing. Saying, like, hey, how much lives is your haircut really worth, Karen? How many? Are you willing to say, like, you don't care about other people's lives because you want to get a haircut? And to people in Michigan, Gretchen's gonna start slowly opening businesses up. Obviously, hair salons and tattoo parlors are not gonna be the first things to open up, because you can't maintain social distancing, because especially with haircuts and tattoo parlors and piercing shops, you have to be like in their mouth, or there's blood involved with tattoos, and then haircuts, it's hair, DNA, follicles, and stuff like that. So, like, I honestly think people should just stay inside. Like, no one cares about your shitty ass haircuts or your shitty ass massages or anything. Like, stay the fuck inside. That's it. It's not that hard. And also, didn't you guys want a day off anyways? Stay inside. I don't know how many times I have to preface, stay the fuck inside. Anyways, stay home, stay safe, wash your damn hands. I'll see y'all next time.